Hi guys, and welcome back to Davey's Game Corner. Now, most of these games have been sitting on the shelves in the Game Corner for many a month, not really doing anything. And I thought it'd be time to start a nice little series, which I'm still trying to figure out the name to. I'll put that in the as the title anyway when I figured it out. And it's just me basically giving you brief reviews and opinions on classic games. And the first series that I'd like to go into are the Sega Master System games. Now, the only way I'm going to be able to do this, to cut it short and sweet, because I've been trying to do this take for ages, is I'm basically going to be using emulation. One, it saves me the hassle of having to get all the wires and trying to find the channel on the TV to actually set up the console. And two, it's just a simple thing for me. Now, it is illegal to own emulators and ROMs without the physical copy of the game. So that's why I'm choosing emulators, just because I own the physical copy of every game that I will be talking about. So, episode 1 for this series is going to be focusing on a game called Transbot. And I'm going to pick you up, I'm going to do a really cheesy cut, and we'll get into the game. Right then, we are all set up and ready to go. Now, this is a tester episode, just because I don't really have anywhere that I can really place my phone at a proper angle, so I highly do apologise if you can't hear me whilst I'm setting this up, but there we go. And hopefully you guys can still hear me. Right. Basically, it's sort of your side-scrolling shooter. Button 2 on the controller is to fire. Button 1 doesn't do anything at the moment. Controls seem a little bit slow, if anything. Forward and backwards seem really fine. It's moving up and down. Ah, there we go. Button 1 actually chooses your weapon at the top of the screen if you saw the buttons flashing, and then you resort back to your original weapon. At some point in the game, I think if I leave this truck alone, it will transform, or it will drive off. And then I died. But it's a great little shooter to get into. I mean, when I first played this through the actual Master System console, I was hooked on this for ages, just trying to double up my scores and things like that, try and get as far as I could into the game. There is one point where you will be able to turn into the robot form. Let's see if I can do that for us today. I think. Let's see what I can get. Oh, there we go. And you use this, and if you look in the top right corner, you'll see that the red bar at the bottom for armour, that moves down, and as soon as you've run out of power, you'll resort back to your flying state. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's more than one form of robot. But because they take up the majority of the screen, they're kind of easier targets to hit. We'll go through one more quick playthrough and see if I can do a little bit better. I mean, you can pick this up really cheap. I picked this up for about it works out about 15p, so probably about it was about 18 cents in America. Relatively cheap. And it's good fun to have. I mean, if you're a fan of Transformers, if you like your mechs and things like that, then definitely give this one a go. It's simple fun. Definitely worth the price. And it's nice to actually have a game where you've actually got a life bar to work off, rather than just one hit kills, sort of like R-Type and things like that. Soundtrack's not too bad. I do kind of like it. It's obviously a little bit repetitive, but when you're working back in the day of the Master System, then what are you going to do, really? And visually, it's pretty nice. Backgrounds look cool. I like the transition from going from desert to... I'm assuming that's the city in the background, or a city of some sort. I do like that. So I'm hoping there'll be more transitions, and I'm hoping the boss fights seem pretty decent as well, if I can get to one. I'm not a fan of this robot though. I liked, I think it was E. So I'm trying to drain the power. That's better. And then I think you just dodge these things. Yeah. And a ruined city, is that? I think we're on a ruined city now. Oh, there we go. Go. And that is it. That is me out. And you don't get a game over. You just get a screen that says the end. And so I'm wondering if it's just try and get as far as you can throughout the game. But that is Transbot. And I'd definitely say please pick it up. Please give it a go. If you bet. There we go. So yeah guys, I do apologise that it's a really ropey episode, but I thought I'd put something else up. I'll put my thoughts and opinions on something that I do enjoy to play and really have a feel for, and it is definitely Transbot. And like I say, I picked this up for when I worked at Game Station. I had it. They were 15p each, but I had a staff discount of 30%, so that knocked it down to about, I think it was about 12p a game, and that was the whole collection that was in there, like 12 pence each. So definitely Transbot. Like I say, if you're a fan of Transformers, mechs, anything to do with robots, anime style robots as well, and you like your side scroll shooters such as R-Type, Parodius, Pop and Twinbee, things like that, definitely you'll get a kick out of this. And I'm actually going to go back now. I'm going to sit down and play a little bit more and see how far I can get. So I hope you enjoyed episode 1. Please leave me some feedback, comment, rate and subscribe. I'd like to hear if you like this series or not. And hopefully I'll be able to do some more for you guys. The next episode will be Double Dragon. So hopefully guys, I'll see you soon. Take care.